It's an odd thing, you know. I've had a few ships shot out from under me, more than my share. 3 in the 1914-18 fracas, and 2 in 39-45. But all anybody ever asks me about is the Titanic.
And now I'm doing the same thing.
And you're lucky you came to the right man. As I said, it was cargo hold number 9, D-deck on the port side.
You're sure of that location?
No question about it. We all saw that vault when it was loaded aboard. And we saw the passenger who owned it. Not likely to forget him. Bushy beard and eyes like a fox. Even if he hadn't put a gun at me the way he did, I'd remember him all right.
The gun business. You say that happened when the Titanic was already gone down?
The lifeboats in the water, only half filled, mind you. People scrambling all over. It was pathetic. I was on my way up to the boat deck to give a hand when this crazy little fellow shoves a gun in my face. Wanted to go to cargo hold number 9. And if I wouldn't take him, he'd shoot me in my tracks. That's what he said. Well, I was a young fellow then. Wanted to live as long as I could, so I took him. As it turned out, number 9 was the only hold not already flooded. Once he got in there and spotted what he was looking for, he was happy. When I have nightmares about that lovely ship going down, I always see that crazy old man with a gun.
That was the last time you saw him down there in the hold?
That's right. He wouldn't leave. He went up to that vault of his, a huge thing, 8 foot square, and patted it as if it was a dog, muttering to himself.
Can you remember what it was he said?
The same thing over and over. Thank God for Southby. Thank God for Southby.
This must be a pretty quiet life for a man like you.
God help a man who can't live by himself. We all end up in a single bed sooner or later.
Here he is, then, the proprietor himself. I'd almost given you up. What do you have? A whiskey or a nice pint of bitter?
Just a moment, Sarah. This is Sarah Martindale, a woman of substance, a beauty and a warm heart. And this is Captain Pitt of the United States Navy, retired, like myself.
Retired mighty early, if I might say so.
Keep your hands off him, Sarah, and give us 2 large pink gins. Full measure, and don't skimp the Angostura.
Right.
Sarah talks big, but the fact is she's frightened silly of men.
Oh!
Those of us who know her best suspect she's still a maiden.
Oh, my God. The man's gone off.
Come onto the quarterdeck. This is my Titanic collection. All that's left of her except memories. What a lovely thing she was. Standing as high in the water as one of your skyscrapers, longer than 2 rugby fields, and furnishings to match the finest mansions in England. She was one of a kind, no question about it. And God himself, they said, couldn't sink her. Then in 2 hours, she was gone. And 1,500 souls with her. I took the pennant off her before she went down. If you manage to bring her up again. Maybe you'd put it back where it belongs.